Hello and welcome. My name is Ish, and today I'll be guiding you through an Anapanasati meditation practice. So, Anapanasati translates to mindfulness of breath or mindfulness of breathing. And this particular practice is really great for developing the skill of concentration and also focus. So, in this meditation specifically, I'll be giving you some very brief instructions and guidance on how to perform this meditation. And then you will hear a bell, which will signify our practice. And then throughout the guided meditation part of this practice, towards the end, I won't interfere too much. So I'll just give you some gentle reminders here and there so you can come back to the breath or come back to the point of focus. So you don't really get distracted or you have me doing all the heavy lifting of the meditation. So this is really a practice for you to go deeper into this. So Anapanasati is a form of meditation where you specifically bring your awareness and attention to a very specific point. So in this practice, we're going to bring our awareness below our nostrils and above our upper lips and just focusing on this particular point. And anytime our awareness and attention go somewhere else that's not noticing the breath at this point, so for example, getting lost in like a sound or the contents of your mind, you'll bring it back to this point of focus. Now this meditation is a form of focused awareness meditation, and there's two general types. So focused awareness allows you to really laser down your focus. So it's like a flashlight or like a laser beam where you can get your attention focused to a very sharp and specific narrow focus where you can now use that for other things. So this practice can help you become better at your studies if you're a student, or to make you better at life for all aspects, because you're able to bring that level of concentration, and as a result, you're so much more efficient in all areas of your life. And in terms of the spiritual realm or meditative practices, you can use Anapanasati as a basis for other practices. So once you've developed a strong enough focus and concentration, you can now use that method for other areas in your life. And this focus is a bit different from a Vipassana type of practice, and that's more open monitoring where you're noticing every single thing all at once, or everything that pops up in your awareness. For this practice, we're going to exclude everything other than the point of focus, which is below the nostrils and above the upper lip. So just this point right here. So as far as how to sit for your posture, you want to find a comfortable seat. You can sit in a chair if you're unable to sit in a cross-legged position, and if it like hurts your knees or anything like that. But you just want to make sure that you have like a slight curve, a S curve in your spine, and your feet are firmly planted, and you're not using the back of the chair to support you, but rather you're sitting upright. Now, if you're sitting in a cushion or zafu like me, what you can do is you can sit in a cross-legged position with either the left or right leg on top, doesn't matter which one. If you have more open hips, you can take what is called half lotus, so bringing the foot on top of the hip. And if you've been practicing for a while and it's okay on your knees and ankles, you can take what is called full lotus, and this is where you bring the bottom leg, which is on half lotus, and just bring it on top. But again, I would only recommend sitting in full lotus if you're able to, sit in this pretty well and it doesn't hurt your knees and ankles. Otherwise, you can just come back to a half lotus, and that's totally fine as well. Your spine will be upright, ears in line with the shoulders. Take your palms and bring them face down on the knees. And then your gaze will be 45 degrees downwards, and then close your eyes. And we'll now begin the practice. So as you settle here, start to bring your awareness and gaze inwards. And similar to looking outside, like with using your eyes to look outside at different surroundings, what you'll do here is with your eyes closed, you'll bring your inner awareness to the upper lip area and right below the nostrils. So just scanning and observing this particular area. And once your attention and awareness is placed on this area, observe your inhales and exhales. So as a reminder, you're not forcing the breath at all or manipulating it in any way, but simply just observing your natural inhales and natural exhales and any kind of sensations associated with it in this spot. And if you're having a hard time feeling the breath-related sensations or observing the breath here, simply just wait and the observation will come. So there's no need to change this present moment, but rather just keep your awareness rested in the anapana area, below the nostrils and above the upper lip, and eventually these sensations will be known. If your mind starts to wander or your attention gets sucked in by different thoughts, simply just observe this experience and direct your attention and awareness back to the anapana area, so below the nostrils and above the upper lip. So it's a very simple process of redirecting your attention if you get lost or distracted, and bring your awareness back. In this way, we train our attention. Now, the more you zero in on this area, you may start to observe pleasurable feelings or pleasurable sensations rise in this area of your head or mouth or elsewhere in the body. This is known as PT, and it's a sign that your mind has started to concentrate a bit more. So for now, don't follow this PT, but keep your awareness and attention rested in this anapana area. Now, on the other hand, if you're getting distracted by different thoughts, don't beat yourself up about it. A very normal process. What you want to train yourself to do is simply just observe if you're getting distracted, and then direct your attention back to this specific area. So just like training a muscle, we learn to constantly bring our awareness and attention back to this spot. So just a few more minutes left of practice. Start to observe your posture, if it's shifted in any way. So for example, if your head is starting to tilt forward, you want to bring it back. Same if your spine is starting to round, you want to straighten it. Make any adjustments and then bring your awareness again, just back to the breath. And in a moment, you'll hear a bell, which will signify the end of this practice. So as you go about your day, you can always bring your awareness and attention back to the breath, specifically at this nostril area. And no matter what activities and tasks you do, you can always bring the same quality of mindfulness in everything that you do. You can now open your eyes, bring your hands to heart center, and simply acknowledge yourself for taking the time to practice meditation today and to honor yourself. Namaste.